morning, Molweni, Sanibonani, from wherever you may be joining us today. It may be evening where you are, but we don't care. We are here to celebrate and welcome to each and every one of you. Now, today, it's all about celebrations. We're here to celebrate 3 awards that are going to be given, or rather 3 groups of people that are going to be awarded certification today. This is people that decided to add one more skill so that they can be able to improve their lives. I'm telling you, we are surrounded by greatness this morning, and I cannot wait for us to get started with this program. Welcome to each and every one of you, our honored guests, our graduates, and apparently they don't call it graduation anymore. Maybe I'm revealing my age, but nonetheless, we are here to celebrate those that achieved one more skill in their lives. Now, please let me know where you're dialing in from so that we can be able to know whereabouts you are. I am in Cape Town at the moment, in Century City offices, delighted to be here with you this morning. My name, if you don't know by now, then you're missing out. My name is Modi, and I will be conducting the session today. So hit me up on the chat. Let me know where you're joining us from this morning so that we can be able to get this ball rolling. Type in the chat. I've already told you where I am. I'd love to know where you are. Are you maybe in Malawi? Are you in Tanzania? Are you in Joburg, Pretoria? Please type it on the chat so that I can be able to give you a proper wave. Because I'm sure for those that are in Pretoria, I'm supposed to say Dumelang, right? And those that are in Venda, I probably need to say or I don't know. Maybe you'll teach me after this service. So type out on the chat. Let me know where you're joining us from so that we can get this party started. Yes, I can be able to see that I've got some responses here. We have people joining us from Johannesburg. Wow. And we have some joining us from Cape Town, the mother city. Midrand. Did I see Mozambique? That's fantastic. Welcome to each and every one of you. Sit back, relax. We are surrounded by greatness this morning. We are here to celebrate graduation ceremonies. This ceremony is consisting of 2 groups of people that we're going to celebrate, namely high impact leadership development, postgraduate diploma in digital business, as well as mentorship for leaders. Now, I hope you are ready. Sit back, relax. We have great speakers on hand that are going to encourage us and just give us that push to go forward. And I have to say, congratulations to each and every recipient of a certificate today. You have done well under all the circumstances. I mean, we're dealing with lockdown and everything else. So well done to each and every one of you. Without wasting any time, I'm going to call on somebody that is going to just give you an official welcome so that we can be able to get this ball rolling. I hope she's ready to be able to speak to us right now. If she isn't, please give us some heads up. Lori will be joining us on stage. Lori is the Managing Executive, Learning and Development. She is part of the reason why we're here today because she is passionate about getting people to learn, getting people to grow, getting people that are eager to improve themselves. So, without wasting any time, ladies and gentlemen, your hands and mine, let's welcome Lori Castleman, our rock star. Over to you, Lori.
Hi, Modi. Thank you so much. And you're looking fabulous. I'm decidedly underdressed. I didn't realize we were doing so much glam at breakfast time, or else I really would have, put on the long bling earrings. But sadly, I've got to wear the headphones, so the earrings would have been hidden completely. I am absolutely honored to welcome everybody here this morning. So good morning and welcome to everyone on this call, to the faculty, the alumni, the Vodacom leadership that are on the call, families and friends, because I'm sure if you're at home, you have your families and friends joining you, but most importantly, you, the graduates. I really wish that we were in a beautiful auditorium on campus and that we could cheer and hug and celebrate our wonderful achievements. It's been an incredible year. This is kind of like our second year of running programs in a very, very different world. We've been challenged by lockdown here in South Africa, by load shedding. We had 2.5 hours of it this morning, and I'm sure many of you had that as well. I was in a bit of a panic because the power only just came on before I had to join the call. We suffered Zoom fatigue. We did everything online. We've had challenge after challenge. In terms of learning, we all had to move into this complete unknown territory in a world of learning and education, not only from us as organizations, from you as the students, but the faculties and the educators as well, who had to suddenly take programs that were face-to-face, interactive, and shift these into something that would give us the wonderful, wonderful qualifications and education that we're getting in a very virtual space. So it is testament to the resilience of all of us as humans that we are here and we are still being awesome. We all work for Vodacom, and Vodacom is an incredibly resilient, innovative organization. And when I look at the programs that we're celebrating today, you are all a total reflection of that resilience and innovation. And the programs we're celebrating today talk to our transformation from a telco to a techcom. And if we look at them, we talk about mentorship for leaders and how important not only the technical one more skills are, but the mentoring of the people that we lead, the self-mentoring, the mentoring of our peers. It's really create that space where everybody has psychological safety. So the mentorship aspect and the coaching aspect in our organization will become stronger and stronger as we move into this new unknown world, because we really don't know what the future holds. To those on our high impact leadership program, this is such a powerful program. It's a program that we've put in because we just felt that there was a gap that we needed to fill. And how do you create this energy, this capacity to create leaders who are fearless, who are resilient, who think on their feet, who can move forward and can take up the challenges and really, really start to get the tactical deliverables really, really aligned to the strategy. So this was a really great program for us. And then, of course, our flagship program, our PG Dip in Digital Business. It was very interesting. When we started with this program a couple of years ago, we had other programs for our G bands, and then we moved into this program because it really spoke to the digital, the whole digital transformation, and how we really, really had to get different capabilities in our leadership programs, and how we needed to look at what we do and how we do it in a very different way. So I'm really here to say that these programs resonate so strongly with the organization. I really welcome you with a huge, big virtual hug. I think that you have done incredibly, incredibly well to get through this with all of these challenges. And if this doesn't make you all the most amazing, better people, I don't know what does. So to everybody involved, from the graduates to the faculty, to all the family and friends and the co-workers and everybody who supported you, a huge, big welcome. And I know that as we go through the day, people are going to have wonderful, wonderful quotes that resonate with leadership. But I thought in this total upside down world, maybe we could heed the simple advice of an upside down world author. And I hope many of you know Dr. Seuss, who wrote the Cat in the Hat books and all of those wonderful, very strange children's books. And he said, when something bad happens, you have three choices. You can either let it define you, let it destroy you, or you can let it strengthen you. I welcome you, I celebrate you, I thank you, and I wish you the most wonderful graduation. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry Castleman, for giving us that welcome address. Thank you. Indeed, our candidates have shown resilience in the midst of load shedding, in the midst of the pandemic, in the midst of it all. They sailed through, and now they're on the other side. So they've definitely added one more skill. Thank you very much for that welcome address. Now, team, what we're going to do now is to play a little game. Please refer to the invitation that was sent through
Thanks,
to you.
Madi.
You will be able to see that you can be able to play a puzzle game. Now, I'm going to get myself ready to get started with it. So I hope you manage to find that link so that you can be able to play this puzzle game with me. Just a little secret, there might be a prize at the end of this for the person that figures out the puzzle quicker than everybody else. So get those fingers rolling, click on start, and get started with playing the puzzle. Here we go. I have my link open right here, and I am going to get start off first by seeing how quickly I can get this puzzle to move. Are you winning? Are you winning? Yes. Okay, this is a little bit more difficult than I thought. I wish my son was here. He's very good at this thing, so he would have been able to figure this out, and I would be winning myself a prize. Are you getting it right? I don't think I am. Okay. Well, good luck with it. I hope you get it right. We will have another game that we'll play towards the end of this event today. Now, without wasting any time, I'm going to give over to our university address. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Leone Grobler to the virtual stage. But before she takes over, let me read a quick bio about who she is and where she comes from. I did tell you that we are surrounded by greatness. Ladies and gentlemen, Leone Grobler is with WBS from the Regenesis Business School, where she serves as Chief Executive Officer. Prior to her role as CEO at Regenesis, she served as Chief Operating Officer, General Manager, and Accreditation Manager. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and help me welcome Leone Grobler. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Maudie, and thank you, Laurie. A warm welcome to all our graduates. This is an incredible celebration. As Laurie said, it's such a pity that we can't connect with each other and celebrate and hug each other and look into each other's eyes as we celebrate. But thank you so much for this opportunity. Before I start, ladies and gentlemen, I really do want to take this opportunity to firstly thank Vodacom and commend Vodacom for investing in their most important asset, and that is their people. This is an incredibly important program that the organization undertook. And during these difficult times, it's just so heartwarming to see an organization that really thinks about their assets and really develop and invest in the people that are going to take the organization to the future. So just well done, and thank you so much, Vodacom. Secondly, I also want to take the opportunity to thank the Vodacom team, the line managers, the supervisors, the leaders, the mentors, the coaches who work tirelessly on this program. Without your guidance and support, this program wouldn't be the success that we're celebrating today. And as Laurie also said earlier on, to the families and the friends who supported our graduates during this process, well done, and thank you to all of you for creating that space and for holding the space for our graduates. And last but not least, I think just from my side to really thank Vodacom for partnering with Wits Business School. It's an honor and an absolute privilege to be part of this program, and I'm very hopeful that we can continue this journey going forward. But thank you for entrusting us with your people and with just this opportunity to allow people to learn and to grow and to evolve and to experience learning in a different way. So thank you so much for that. But enough said about Vodacom and everybody else. The reason why we are here is because of our graduates. Graduates, you started this program under the most difficult circumstances. But what I want you to realize is that you were able to persevere. You were incredibly resilient through all the ups and downs with studying online, submitting assignments online, being in this virtual world, being exposed to new content, new ways of thinking, new ways of problem solving. You were able to rise above. So perseverance, resilience, agility, your ability to solve problems in a creative way is what's come across and what's come to the fore. what I also think for me is really important is the fact that you've grown in terms of your compassion and your kindness towards those people that you are going to mentor, that you're going to lead. And if I look at those areas that I've discussed now, just as a whole, those would be almost the graduate attributes that this program has developed within you. And I think when you are in any space, whether it's in a professional environment or in a social environment, you've got these graduate attributes that will carry you such a long way. My wish for all the graduates is that with this knowledge that you've gained, that you really do allow yourself to share that knowledge and use it for good, not just in your organization, but in the greater society at large. The second thing that I want to leave you with, graduates, as well, is that this is not the end of your journey. This needs to be the continuation of your learning journey. And I would request that as a WITSI now and as a WITS alumni, that you continue to develop yourself. And really just, I want to encourage you to always be curious. Allow that curiosity been awoken within you to always be there. So look at other programs, look at other ways that you want to develop yourself. What I really liked in terms of your slogan is this one more skill. And I want to couple one more skill with the WITS sort of brand logo or strategy, which is WITS for good. And what I would like to say to you is develop one more skill that you can use for the good. So, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the celebrations. We are incredibly proud of you. We are incredibly grateful that we walked this journey with you. To the entire WITS team, thank you for your support, your guidance. Without you, this program wouldn't be a success. But graduates, enjoy the celebration. This is your day. Well done and huge congratulations. Thank you all so very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Leonie. I didn't imagine how beautiful you are when they indicated to me that you will be speaking to us today. Well done on all of your achievements, and thank you for making the time to come and address us and give us those beautiful nuggets and encouraging our students or our certificate receivers today to be able to do more and strive for more. I'm definitely encouraged, and I am definitely registering for something soon enough. Thank you very, very much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, leaders, graduates, wow, the moment we've been waiting for. We are going to start off first with the first certification that we're going to take care of business for today. So, without wasting any time, I should be singing and dancing right now. I'm so excited. What we will do is now to read out the names of our graduation team. That is the first group. We will start off with the people that have completed high impact leadership development. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to each and every one of you. Graduation is a big deal, and I hope you give yourself a pat on the back, because this celebration today is just to say, well done, you are an inspiration, and keep up the good work. We are ready to roll on the names for our graduates for high impact. Dun, dun, ta-da. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as I'm going to read out the names of the people that achieved this certification, starting off with Anban Mestri. Congratulations and well done. Angelo Laidlaw Taylor, well done. Ayabulela Dikiso, nicely done. Batsiba Morokani, congratulations. Don Bonner, well done, sir. Chad Karen, nicely done. Christopher Figueiredo, well done. Sorry about the surname. Then we move over to Denny Matibe. Helda Sito, congratulations. Idilson Pribe, well done. Idzin Gaffa, well done to you too. Louise Tamana, nicely done. Lucky Dlamini. Luther Lehman, hey, I know you. Lwandile Mpambane. Lindell Gabriel, well done. Monet Helbeck, nicely done. Nandipa Makotliso, well done. Pindile Twala, good going, girl. Then we have Rian Underhill, well done. Richard Gesper, well done. Then we have Rui Muyanga, well done to you too. Next we have Sheila Jamaldin, well done. Shelise Wepner, good going. Silindile Ngobo, well done Mtasekai. Simbarashe Mafukidze, well done. Then we have Sophia Magaira. Tanya Thembren, yay! Tabiso Mugari, well done. Thomas Simango, nicely done. Tonderai Mandibaya, well done. And then we have Kolani Sofeke. Congratulations to each and every one of our recipients. I don't even know what to say about you. Well done is the main thing that I can be able to say. You are an inspiration, and I hope you tell your colleagues, the people that you work with, to sign up also for this course so that they can be able to learn some of the things that you have learned throughout this session. Well done to each and every one of you, and congratulations. Moving right along, we are now going to celebrate top student and top teams. So we'll start off first with Top Student Award. Over to you. Let's see how this is going to play out. Well done. Oh, wow. I have always wanted to be a top student in my class. But hey, these things can only be achieved by some people, hey? Well done to our top students, Don, Angelo, and Margaret. Well done. Nicely done. I need to get in touch with one of you so that you can give me tips on how you get there. I've never even been number one in my class. But hey, I haven't given up. I'm hoping that someday I will. And maybe this will happen only after I make contact with you. We don't know. Now let's go over for Top Team Awards. Congratulations are in order. Well done to Team 10X. Nicely done. I like your name. Maybe that's why you won. We don't know. Thank goodness I was not one of the people that judged there, or rather decided on who the winners were. Well done to each and every one of you. I am truly inspired. Thank you for putting all the great work as well as the effort to be able to achieve what you did today. It's no joke. Top student and top team, big up to you. I really, really look up to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. Please give me a second. Awesome, awesome. Apologies for that. Let's keep this ball rolling. Okay, now we're going to listen to some team learnings. Maybe there'll be a bit of drama there that took place during the course or so, I don't know. But we're going to give over to one of the students that have volunteered themselves to say a few things about the course and what it is they learned, and maybe give us umgozinyana over there to tell us actually how they found it. First up, I will call on Philip Robinson to take the virtual stage and speak to us about his experience. Over to you, Philip.
Hello, good morning. Thank you. It's Elder, not Philip. So no problem, Modi. I want to thank you, everyone, for the chance to be here. And I want to say that I'm very happy to be this side. Allow me to congratulate our colleagues, our teammates, and the top team. We know that everybody has made a very tough work, and that was not easy. We saw it along the period of our learnings. And for those who couldn't make it up to the end, let's say other chances will come up for them. This is not the end of the play. This is not the end of the match. So once again, allow me to express my greatness, my gratitude to be here, to have been the part of the team. Thank you very much, the team Digital Disruptors. I want to thank the Wits University for the business school for this partnership with Vodacom. This was a very challenging course for me, not only for me, also for our team, particularly for us from overseas, from Mozambique. Most of us were doing this in the first hand. This was our first time to be in a course like this, and it was not easy because we hadn't seen any experience like this before. So this was very difficult to start, and with the help of our colleagues, we could catch up, and we could understand what was the scope of the training, what was the requirement of the entire program, which was not easy. And for this, I can say yes, we did it well. Everyone did it well. So I want to share part of of the challenges is we faced is that we had a lot of discussions along the time in our syndicates, in different syndicates. We know that the talkings were very hot, and not every idea was accepted. But yes, we ended up taking one idea to represent all of us. That's why we now have a very good team, which ended on the top of all of us. So congratulations once again for that. And I want to say that this training was very special for me, because leadership is something that some have it in from the beginning of their life. That's natural, but for others it's not. So even if you are not born with the leadership talents, taking part of this kind of training, of course, it triggers something inside us to become leaders, not leaders of our colleague, not leaders of our team members, but leaders of ourselves, which is the main target, the main goal of this training we had, to be leader of ourselves, to be able to lead others also, to enlighten others also from all the things we learned along the path. So I would say that what we learned is something that we need to keep exploring. We know that these modules we had six modules we had along the course was a mix of several important points for human being, not only in professional way but also in family life, in personal standards. So this means that we need to explore. We know that we have highlighted the most important points from the modules, but also we need to keep exploring the weaknesses we know we found along the trainings. And I also want to thank our coaches. They did a very important role during this period, because they helped us triggering what's inside of us. They helped us discovering what is our potentialities inside of us in terms of our perceptions of the world, in terms of what we aiming to do, so, and what we aiming to do for others also. So I want to to give thanks to the coaches, and I think this will help us, all of us, will help all of us going ahead, going forward in our life. So thank you. In few words, this is what I wanted to share with you, and give a very good thanks to everyone. Back to you, Modi.
And thank you, Helda. Sorry about that little glitch in the beginning, but thank you for the powerful words of wisdom that you've just shared with us. I mean, I wish we had a bigger audience to hear the type of things that you mentioned about your experience throughout this course. What stood out for me is when you said the match is not over yet. Maybe the game, but the match is not over. And important to note that we maybe started off the year, or rather the course, with us being 20 in the class, and now only 18 is graduating. So big up to those that made it till the end. Congratulations, and congratulations to you too. Thank you. Wow. You know, I think one of the reasons why they asked me to do this graduation is probably because a little birdie told them that I missed my graduation when I needed to graduate back in the day at UWC. That's a story for another day. And if you have time, maybe, or maybe not, maybe I'll tell you about it. Who knows? We are now going to move further to celebrate more people, those that completed the mentorship program. We are going to call out their names and make it known that these are the people that completed the course. We are ready to announce the class of 2021 for mentorship for leaders. Once again, congratulations to each and every one of you. Starting off with Adil Faruqi, well done. Alison Foster, well done to you too. Angela Sangweni, you didn't tell me you were busy with something, but congratulations. Then we have Christine Ramdath, well done. Well done to you too, Imran Ahmed. Congratulations. Kabelo Mutaung, nicely done. Keletso Madonsela, good going, well done. Lesego Kitse, congratulations. Lutando Cetwayo, congratulations to you too. Marnas van der Merwe, congratulations. Matabuho Padi, well done. Now we have Musa Mbuli, well done to you too. Nadir Somai, congratulations. Oh, Nadir Adams, hey, one of mine. Congratulations. Nombuso Shabangu, nicely done. Philip Robinson, well done to you too, sir. Richard Wiggle, congratulations. Samantha Adams, one of ours, yay, congratulations. Trinity Ngoma, well done. We also have Vulani Sitole, nicely done. And that wraps up the class of 2021-2022 for mentorship for leaders. I can testify over and over again about the power of mentorship. Thank you for undergoing this course, and I look forward to the people that will be saying, my mentor was Samantha, my mentor was Nadir. So we look forward to all of that. Congratulations and all the best in your journey. Well done. Now we're going to celebrate Top Student and Top Teams Awards. Please help me out to help welcome the teams. Well done to the people that achieved Top Student. This is amazing. I'm definitely going to be making contact with you so that you can teach me how this is done. But I don't know if I have the energy for it. So maybe next year it will be part of my resolutions. But well done to each and every one of you for attaining Top Student Award. This is big, guys. This is big. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Now, without wasting any time, let's call on somebody that's going to give us the learnings. But before we do that, let's go over to Top Team Award. I look forward to this one. I'm dancing. I'm seeing my people there. But don't worry, you're all my people, okay? You are all my people. Congratulations to Team Dynasty. Congratulations. I don't know how you did it, but hey, this award goes to you. And well done to each and every one of you. I don't know what it took, but I can just imagine that through all these things that we've been experiencing, load shedding and pandemic and family issues, working from home, you really have outdone yourselves. Congratulations to each and every one of you, and well done once again, Team Dynasty. Now we're going to give an opportunity for team learnings. We will have now Philip Robinson to tell us a little bit more about how he found his experience doing this course. Over to you, Philip. Are you ready?
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. And yes, I just want to echo what Laurie was saying this morning. You're really looking fabulous. And I can see that the Toastmaster skills is really present today. So well done, well done. And thank you for letting me know that I've got an evil twin brother out there. So Helder, you and I need to meet up at some stage and have a chat. So
I will be there too.
Great stuff, great stuff. So good morning, everyone, and thank you for the opportunity to speak this morning. I'm going to share my screen. I've put a little presentation together. Just do the share thing here. Right. There we go. So the Mentorship for Leaders program for 2020-21 for our team was really quite an experience. The program, or as we refer to it, MFL in short, gave us all an opportunity to reflect on our individual learnings by putting together a personal development plan. So our first task was to complete an EQ, or an emotional intelligence assessment. And not having done one in a very long time, it was really an eye-opener to identify the areas of development and growth for us as individuals. But I really think the most important learning our team took away from the MFL program is the importance of teamwork in the organization. And this is definitely something we, as future mentors, will mentor to our mentees. Our Team Dynasty, which we named ourselves, and also the winning team, which I'm very proud to say, consisted of members from different areas in Vodacom. Really a mixed bag of skills, and I may just add an amazing group of members ranging from HR, technology, Vodacom business, and commercial operations. And during the course of the program, it really gave us all an opportunity to gain insight into the various areas of the business that we were all not so familiar with. And thanks to our amazing team members, we were able to leverage off each other's valuable skills and experience, and to obtain the first place in the Action Learning Project. A really proud moment for all of us in January this year during our final presentations. Some more of the learnings that we took away. The MFL program gave us all insight into very important components such as stress resilience in the workplace, conflict resolution techniques, coaching, leadership techniques to evaluate systems and processes, and also something that was really added value to me as a person was the power of storytelling. These are all such important components for successful mentorship in the workplace. Before I yield control over to our amazing MC, it was just, we were very sad to hear of the passing of our lecturer that delivered the storytelling module, Dan Kalapa. Dan was really passionate about his expertise of storytelling. And that's really something that our team will remember. And to the Wits Business School team, you really going to have to find somebody that is going to have to fill his footsteps. And but yeah, he really left a legacy to all of us. And yes, there's a lot to say about the MFL program and the benefits that it left with us. But yes, this was really just some of the high-level highlights that we took away from this program. And with that, I yield control back to our MC.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Philip, for those encouraging words. And just to celebrate your team, and I really love the fact that you paid tribute to one of our leaders that actually has left us. So that was really nice of you. Thank you for doing so. And condolences to him, his family, and the colleagues that he's worked with. Thank you for sharing your team learnings. It was incredible to listen to. Particularly the one that stood out for me, Tim, is the fact that you get to learn more about storytelling. There is power in bringing a point across by way of storytelling. I see that a lot when I do it with my son or my family members. It's almost like for me to be able to give them a good advice. I just need to tell them what I went through, even if it's not totally related to what they're talking about, but as long as it gets them to think about how they can be able to go about entangling the situation that they find themselves in. So with that, thank you for sharing that which you shared, Philip, and congratulations to your team, and well done once again. Whew, wow, the celebration continues. The celebration continues. We are going to take a short break in a few minutes or so, but for now, I would like you to go back to your link so that you can be able to play this little game with me. It's a word search puzzle. So, without wasting any time, let's see how many words I can be able to get in my bag this morning. I'm not really good at these games. I love word search, so I think passion should count for something, right? Okay, I'm clicking play and I'm ready to do a word search. Join me if you will. You do have the link provided to you so that you can be able to play the game with me. Okay, so which word should I look for first? Let's see. Are you winning? Did you manage to log in into the game so that you can be able to find the relevant words that are required? I think as a tip, student is one of them. So look out for the words that you're supposed to search in that word search. Need I mention, there might just be a prize for the person that completes this task first. Is it going to be you? Is it going to be you? Is it going to be somebody in Cape Town, somebody in Midrand, somebody in Pretoria, somebody in Tanzania? Well, you will be able to tell me. Please put my game on the screen so that we can see how well I'm doing. There we go. One down. Thinking is the next word that I found. And then I see coaching. Did you manage to get all three? There are more words that you need to find. Just check at the bottom. You'll be able to see which words you're supposed to look out for. All the best to you. I hope you win. Yes, I mean you. I hope you win. I have to end or sharing my screen right there so that you don't copy from me. So, fastest fingers first. All the best, and I hope you can be able to win this segment. Who knows? There might just be a voucher, a gift, something in your mailbox later this week. All the best to all the participants. All right, we are going to take a short break now. Go ahead, stretch your legs. You've been sitting here for a while. I also need to go and check if hair and makeup is still on point. So please take a few minutes, just go stretch, drink some water. We will join in again in a couple of minutes. Let me see if I've got an indication of when we should return. Don't see so, but hey, maybe we can return at 9:15, or rather, a message will be posted on the link or on the screen so that you can be able to see how long. But I believe the break is going to be about 10 minutes. So enjoy, stretch, feel good, give yourself a pat on the back if your name was called out as a top student, or a certificate holder. Well done to each and every one of you. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Thank you. Welcome back to each and every one of you. I hope you had a good time sipping on some water or your favorite beverage, stretching your legs just to get things going again. We continue with the celebrations because you know what? Graduation is a big deal, and we are here to celebrate the people that have achieved by adding one more skill in their life. Graduation is an exciting time. It marks both the ending and the beginning of something truly special. So sit back, enjoy, and have a good time as we celebrate our graduates this morning. Right now, I'm going to introduce our keynote speaker. He goes by the name Maurice Khadebe. Let me just do a quick bio before I give over to him to address us this morning. Maurice is currently head and director of Wits Business School. Previously, he served as an executive vice president responsible for Sasol's energy business globally. Previously, he served as an executive vice president responsible for Sasol's energy business. Maurice is the founder and chairman of Unleashing Leadership Potential Foundation in South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so happy to also note that this guy was at my hometown university, which was back then called University of the North, now the University of Limpopo. Ladies and gentlemen, I already indicated to you that we are surrounded by greatness. So please put your hands together and help me welcome Maurice Khadebe.
Thank you very much, Program Director, and thank you for those kind words and introduction. I really appreciate it. I must also say, confirm what everybody said, that you look very good. So thank you. Let me first acknowledge the leadership of Vodacom. As a head of School of Wits Business School, I truly appreciate the partnership we have with Vodacom. I truly appreciate the way we're working together, and I'm hopeful that we'll have a mutually beneficial relationship even in the coming years. And I also like to acknowledge particularly Laurie, who spoke earlier, and really thank you. You know, when somebody is passionate about developing the talents and gifts of people, especially young people, that resonates with me very, very well. I'd like to acknowledge our own Executive Education Director, Leonie. She spoke earlier in the morning. She's doing a sterling job in really getting this program going. But we are here specifically for the graduates that are graduating, and I'm very excited. I think we need to, I wish we were in an open hall where we could clap hands, but I will clap hands for you and say, well done, well done, well done, well done. I'm very proud of you personally. So you've started a great journey of learning and of continuous improvement, and we encourage you to continue. I just want to share three principles or values. In fact, I believe very strongly in what I call value-based leadership. You've done high impact, you've done mentorship, but underpinning every leadership story is values. So I'm going to share three values, which please imprint them in your mind or write them down, and they'll stand you in good stead, because they did stand me in good stead when I was young and in my career. So let me share them. And I'm glad that everybody was talking about storytelling. So, at my age now, you earn a right to tell stories. So the first one is excellence. Excellence in all that you do. Excellence in everything that you do. You must do your work, look at it. Even if it's perfect and it's excellent, you must look at it again and say, how can I continuously improve this? So underpinning the principle of excellence is continuous improvement. So you look at it and say, no, can I improve it and make it a little bit better? Can I innovate? Can I make it a little bit creative? And everything that you do, you must never be satisfied by the fact that it is now absolutely perfect, particularly in this continuous changing world. Now, let me tell you a story how I learned this principle of continuous improvement, that you must always have room for improvement in your life. I learned it the hard way. I was a youngster. Many years ago, I was in high school. And if I reveal my age, you'll be surprised. But we used to call that Standard 8. But now it's called Grade 10. And I was in a Catholic mission school down in KwaZulu-Natal in Kamani. And I was taught by a German priest. And he was a very, very strict man. He was teaching us maths. He was a really good guy. And one day he gave us a test. And this test was in a maths test. It was a short test. So a couple of problems to solve. As you know, in maths, we solve problems. And I look at that test. And at a glance, I realized that all these problems he's given me, I'll be able to solve them. I think it was about 5 problems. And I solved them very quickly. And I knew that I've got all of them right. I double checked 3 times, and I was sure that these 5 questions, I've definitely got them. So I submitted my paper, and then I was hoping, I was sure that I got 100%. There was no doubt in my mind about that in that test, because it was a very easy test that we practiced, we worked hard, we studied for it. So I was absolutely sure. So it goes down, the following day, brings back our test results, and it gives us our papers back. And when I look at it, hopefully I'm going to get 100%. And I look at it, I see 99%. And I start wondering, what happened here? 99%. That's my mark that I have. And I look at each of those problems. He has ticked them right, all of them. And I double check what went wrong, what went wrong. Is there anything? And I realized there's nothing that is wrong, but I got 99%. And then I got angry, got very angry. And I get agitated. See what? And I sat in my desk those days, and I got a bit irritated. And finally, I plucked up enough courage to go and challenge him. So I go to his office, and he could see that I'm irritated. He said, sit down. He gave me a chair to sit down. And I showed him my paper, and I said, this is a test, and I should be getting 100%, and you've given me 99%. And so why? You know, a typical young person with a little bit of juvenile enthusiasm and passion. And somebody says, I'm breaking. Is he breaking a bit on your side, Maurice? Am I breaking? Okay. No, they're saying it's perfect. So there am I, irritated. I'm in his office. And then, and I say, why have you given me 99% instead of 100%? And I put the paper and I said, please check it. You know what he did? He just took the paper aside and put it aside and looked me in the eye. And he said, Maurice, listen to me very carefully. If I give you 100% now, I will be telling you that there's no more room for improvement in your life. And I looked and I said, what? He said, let me repeat. If I give you 100% now, I will be saying to you, there is no more room for improvement in your life. So I am not going to change this mark. You go out, you've got 99%. It means there's 1% room for improvement in your life, in your maths, everywhere, anywhere in your life. Promise you, I went out there, reflected on that. I was still angry. But looking back, that principle he imprinted in my mind, in my heart, that throughout my career, I was always looking for improving whatever I do. So I want you to remember this story. You have now finished, you've graduated, and you've got the certificate, you can put it on the wall, but there is still room for you to improve, to be even more excellent than we were. That's principle number 1, value number 1. Value number 2, integrity. You see, this country is ravaged by corruption. Please, for God's sake, I'm asking you to be men and women of integrity that will stand firm. Now, integrity means in small things, especially in your case as young leaders entering in a big corporation like you for Vodacom, you will be tested your integrity. I'm not even talking about political corruption that we see in Zondo Commission. I'm talking to you. Let me tell you again another story, one small story. When we were young, at your age, we were joining Shell. We were part of these young leaders taken into programs like this called Accelerated Leadership Development Program. And then all of us were growing there. And they were, because of our, growing, they all gave us credit cards, company credit card. And I just want to tell you this story because it's very important that integrity starts there. And one of my friends, obviously, when you're still at that age, by the 15th of the month, you already exhausted your salary because you're not yet used to budgeting. So he got used into a habit of saying from the 16th to the 25th, he would use the company credit card for personal use, buying a little bit of grocery there, buying a little. Little did he realize that we are being audited, we're being monitored all the time. And when he was caught, he said, no. In fact, it is true because on the 25th, he would put the money back into the company credit card, the money that he's used. But he was not being a man of integrity because he was using company resources for personal gain. And when he was caught, unfortunately, it was disastrous because he was fired. So, integrity in small things. In fact, the study has been done by Ernst & Young. It showed very well when I was leading Sasol leading the energy business of Sasol, part of the top leadership of the Sasol. We did a study that everybody who committed big fraud in the company, and we tracked down their history. We found that they started at the small, when they were young, being dishonest with their little company credit card with a limit of 1,000 Rand or 2. And that correlation between what you start doing when you are young in a small company and you get used to it, you don't get caught, and you get used to it, you don't get caught. It ends up being Steinhoff. It ends up being big scandals in the political corruption, in government, wherever you are. So start now. That's value number 2, integrity. Value number 1, I said excellence. Value number 2, integrity. Value number 3, and I'm concluding now. Determine in your mind and in your heart and in your soul that you will make this world, given your qualification and experience that you've got now, you are going to make this world a little bit better than you found it. And I emphasize a little bit better than you found it. I do not want you to have a messianic complex that you want to save the world. Listen, there was only one Messiah. So you just want to be just a little bit better than you. Make it a little bit better than you found it. What do I mean by that? Is that in your area of influence, where you are right now, make that world better than you found it. So whether you're in your community, whether in your neighborhood, whether in your own colleagues, whether in your department, in your division, in your team, make that environment conducive for growth, conducive for collaborative work, conducive for teamwork, and then deliver results. Make Vodacom better than you found it. Because Vodacom has made this world better than we found it. Right now, we can communicate through technology. If you do that, now I'm not scaring you. You're not about to die. You're going to live very long. But at the end of your life, we need to have an obituary. What will be written in your obituary? Some people in their obituary, and I'm going to say this in Zulu because a friend of mine, I learned this expression from him, and then I'll interpret it. Some people, we don't want in your obituary to be written, wazalwa, wala, wahlupa, wafa. wazalwa, wadla, wafa. It means you were born and you consumed and you just caused trouble and you died. Please, man, I beg you, I plead with you, make this world a little bit better than you found it. Don't make it worse than you found it. So I would like to congratulate you again, and I want to clap and applaud for you, and because you have done a great job. And I want to say what Leona says, continuous improvement. Continue to learn now. You got 100% now? No, still 99%. You've got room to improve. And I urge you to continuously improve. Thank you very much. I hand it back to the program director.
Professor Maurice, thank you for those nuggets. Thank you for those encouraging words. And I know for a fact that you were speaking to everybody in this room, not just the people that are receiving certificates today. Thank you for the golden rules that you reminded us of. I'm really grateful to have been here to listen to those great nuggets. Thank you very much. Now, team, we are getting ready to celebrate another group. We are going to certify, put a stamp on it for the people that have achieved in post-graduation diploma in digital business. The names will be coming through on screen, and I will be reading them out to you. Once again, congratulations and well done to each and every person that managed to achieve this great achievement. Definitely added one more skill. Now, before we get started with it, just a few things that I noted down as Professor was speaking, that you can still improve. It's important that in your life, you continuously improve. And he did say that you've done great in achieving this, but you can do better. He's basically saying, let it not stop here. Go ahead and continue to shine, because there are greater things to come. You will definitely be able to achieve whatever it is that you set your mind to. And from what I hear, this course was one of the most challenging ones. So if you've done this one, hey, there's nothing you can't do. If you put your mind to it, who knows? We might just be celebrating another award soon enough. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Let's not waste time. Let's get on with the awards or certification for those that have completed this course. We are ready. First up on our list, we have Beulah Mkhize. Congratulations. Clint Pereira, one of us. Congratulations, my good sir. Following up, Danesh Munalal. Well done. Then we have Ephraim Masunga. Congratulations. Eugene Peters. Well done on undertaking this challenge. Then we have Goodluck Mushi. Congratulations. Hermanas Klopas. Well done and congratulations to you too. And then we have Innocent Usangira. Well done. Jason Kiza, one of us. Well done, my kind sir. And then we have Julian John. Congratulations. Carol Wenson. Congratulations. Khalid Noorbai. Well done. Lavina Sokdo. Well done. Linyalo Mugetia. Well done. Then we have Luleka Majola. Congratulations. The list goes on. Well done to every recipient. Well done to you too, Maria Lehabe. Perfect Kaba. Well done and congratulations. Reinhard Skobinski. Well done. Then we have Sanusha Reddy. Congratulations. Sharon Singh, nicely done. Sean Robertson, congratulations. Stefan Pretorius, well done. Sunaina Parbu, well done, congratulations. We are so proud of these recipients. Well done to all of you. We also have Tando Gazi, congratulations. Zafar Karim, you've run the race, well done. Werner Swanepoel, big up to you, well done. Whew, wow, well done to each and every one of you. I am so proud. I'm sure your management team is proud. I'm sure your family members are also very proud because you have achieved something in the midst of all the challenges. Like one of the previous speakers said, we started off as a number of 20 maybe, and now we're not the same number that we started off with. But you, team, you have made it to the end. Congratulations to each and every one of you. For this one, we don't have top team and top student. I'm giving it to all of you. You are all top team and all top student. Yay! If anybody asks, I gave it to you. Congratulations once again. I'm going to give over to one of the students to give us their team learnings or tell us a little bit about their journey or tell us what they've learned. Or Mugosinyana, I don't know what they're going to tell us. But ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Jason Kiza to the stage to tell us his team learnings. Over to you.
Thanks, Marty. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think some of the lessons learned for us as a syndicate and as a Vodacom cohort on the course, I think the first thing I'd like to say is that I found the course to be extremely difficult. I think the amount of effort and work that was required was a lot. I think Clint and I often had a discussion about how busy and the level of effort was required compared to our MBAs. And I can definitely say that this course needed a lot of dedication, a lot of focus, just to make the cut, so to speak, and get through it. I think the course content was of exceptional quality. There was a lot of work needed and a lot of new learnings for us as a cohort. And it's great to see our names up there, and a lot of guys made it through the course. I think some of the key lessons for me and some of the stuff that really helps students to get through is a balance with your syndicate, getting your syndicate operating smoothly, and really sharing the workload, and I want to almost say manipulating the system of how you balance that workload and have effective communication across the syndicates are very, very important to make your life as a student a lot easier, and to make the level of content that you need to get through a little bit more manageable. Also, one of the key lessons through this course was setting up a study group for me. It's key to have a study group that you could balance some of your understanding and have an ear to make sure that you've grasped the key concepts of what you needed to do for not only your syndicate assignments, individual assignments, or even for the exams. But I firmly believe that managing to have sessions with some of my colleagues in a study group got me through a lot of these exams. I think I found a lot of them quite tough. And if it wasn't for my syndicate or my study groups, it would have taken me a lot longer to get through, and a lot more sweat would have been required. Some of the other key things, I think important things to mention as a class rep for the cohort was, there's a lot of administrative issues, and if I reflect back on it, and maybe it's just something for the WITS leadership team, we could make things even better if some of those things just ran a little bit smoother. A lot of time is taken up for some of the WITS team and the Vodacom team of just having to relook at some of the administration or reprocess it, and also testing results. As a class rep, I can seriously joke about the amount of times that somebody asked me when the results were coming out. I think that was a big one. And then, yeah, I think if we could streamline that, I think a lot more of the cohort would have taken on, studying for the masters. And I think that's a key thing. Vodacom's given us an awesome opportunity to further our studies and improve our knowledge. But it would be great to see a lot more people take on additional study on their own and, take on the masters. I'm aware that a couple of the team from the Vodacom cohort did take on the masters this year. And I think a couple of us will try to join now and then in the new year and are busy applying for the bursaries. So, for me, if some of that administrative issues could be resolved to make it smoother and some of the content could be provided earlier, I think, it would be even better. So for me, it was a great experience. It was difficult. And like Prof. Maurice said now, like the learning journey never ends. So hopefully some of the cohort guys will join myself, Clint, and some of the other guys now doing the masters in the next year. But thank you very much. It was a great experience and keen to see you guys in the future. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Jason. Shoo, if I can just engage you a little bit. Did you say exams?
Yep, totally.
Awesome. Thank you very much for being totally honest about how you found this course. And yeah, exams. Shoo. Okay. I thought I was going to go for this course next, but when I hear exams, I'm not so sure. Maybe we will see how the festive season goes, and who knows, maybe it can be one of the resolutions. Thank you so much for sharing. That was nicely done. Thank you. Wonderful. Some of the information that Jason mentioned is that you have to be dedicated, you have to be focused, and you have to be committed. And I believe sincerely that that is what it took for every person that is here today that is receiving a certificate. Well done to each and every one of you. This was amazing. It is really good to see that we have people that are adding on more skills so that they can be able to improve their lives and knowledge and experience. I'm now going to give over to our keynote speaker by the name of Thando. Just a short bio before I give over to Thando. I believe that we are ready to be able to move on, sit back, relax, and hear what is in store for us. Thando Ngosi is currently Managing Executive with focus on diversity and inclusion, talent and leadership, as well as organization effectiveness. Before joining Vodacom in 2014, he held the following roles, or rather, he held the following roles in these various businesses. Country HR Manager with IBM South Africa. Thando was also Head of HR at Absa Bank Group. Whilst at Absa Bank, Thando had a short-term assignment with the National Bank of Commerce, the NBC, in Tanzania. I did tell you that we are surrounded by greatness this morning. Without wasting any time, let me leave and give over to Thando to address us. Over to you, Thando.
Thank you so much, Modi. Morning, everyone. Those kind words really make me feel old or older than I am. But having said that, it's been a wonderful event so far. I've enjoyed being part of this ceremony. And I'd like to say congratulations to all those who've graduated. You've done exceptionally well. It's an honor for me to be part of this invitation. I've been asked to share a few words this morning, in particular talking to the graduates, but also just share some few insights that I've picked up, given that the content you've learned talks about digital skills in the new era. I'll also be talking a little bit about some insights I've picked up around what kind of world we are going to into the future. So on to my next slide. I share briefly a bit about data strategy. Our mission is to build the human spirit of technology. Our vision, create an inclusive and growth environment where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. When we looked at this strategy as an HR function, our intent was to ensure that we align our vision, our mission, to where we're going to as a business. We've committed ourselves to becoming a telco and moving from a telco to a telco by 2025 and beyond. And when agreed to put up this challenge, we as a function thought how important it is for us to embrace it by looking at how do we then as a function ensure that as we talk about technology, we bring the human spirit into it. At the same time, though, we can't look at this in isolation, which is why we want to become an inclusive and growth-based business that you can thrive, and that has been evident as you graduated this morning. My next slide talks to what are our 5 priorities. So in line with our strategy and mission, we have these 5 priorities that we've agreed as Vodacom, which is part of the Vodafone business. We would like to embed our spirit to deliver our strategy and purpose. We want to deliver a workplace that is equal, that is inclusive for all, achieve gender diversity targets for the FN+, and drive concrete actions on ethnicity and race. We want to implement a new Gen telco and refresh the company operating model, supported by skills and transformation, a key aspect of what we are driving on One More Skill and growing our business through leadership learning and the digital transition that we're going through. We want to deploy hybrid working patterns, including remote working and remote hiring. I am today sitting in the office. Some of you are working remotely, and this is part of our intent and strategy as a business going forward. And finally, to ensure everyone is safe and well wherever they work. We've taken a lot of effort around this to ensure that not only do we combat and fight against the scourge of the pandemic, but also put a plan in place to ensure that we build a sustainable work environment that we can be proud of as we go forward. Which is why as Vodacom, we've committed to ensuring that we are pro-vaccinations and we are providing our campus to ensure that we can vaccinate those who are in society and are also employees. If you look at our strategy, then a few things that we need to think about. The first one, there are 3 buckets to our strategy. It's about creating a digital and personalized experience in which we talk about things like automation, artificial intelligence, employee listening and engagement, which is where we drive our people and pulse surveys, hybrid working patterns. We want to ensure we get providing fair pay and benefits and have a health and safety and well-being. The second pillar, diverse talent and priority skills transformation. In fact, Laurie earlier on today spoke about the journey we're moving towards. I'm happy to announce that Laurie will henceforth be the lead person for Vodacom across the group, where she will be leading the skills transformation agenda across the continent, which is basically aimed at ensuring that there's a clear focus and a clear strategy, not only for South Africa, but we can actually have a broader focused approach on skills transformation as we become a digital organization of the future. We launched just early this week a skills crowdsourcing model, which is basically us partnering with the COPS team in getting Toby to be able to actually help customers beyond just in English, but also in isiZulu, and ultimately brought in the conversation into Swahili as well for the East African customers. The final part is about having an agile and efficient operating model. Both Leonie and Maurice in their earlier conversations spoke about the need to be agile and being able to ensure that we can respond to things as swiftly and practical as possible for ourselves and for our customers. So if you look at all these sort of principles, these are underpinned by spirit and brought to life by us becoming a future-ready organization within our business. Now, that's all about Vodacom. If I then look at where we are and how we're partnering with our partners, I think first of all, thank you very much to Maurice and Leonie for their kind words this morning. It was quite refreshing to hear them talk about words like continuous improvement, words like perseverance and resilience. Our partnership with VETS and VETS Business School covers 3 main topics: mentorship for leaders. This program is aimed and designed to build mentorship capability as part of our talent strategy. High impact leadership, we've partnered with them to give us a customized Vodacom program aimed at building leadership capability in the digital era. And finally, post-grad diploma management in the digital business. And it is quite evident that to all of you who graduated, you've indicated and shown that you've got the resilience, you've got the energy, you've got the gumption to be able to do more of what this program offers. In our next slide, did you know, however, that having just done the program in the last few weeks and few months, that the program that we've just done, it is our first cohort for the postgrad diploma since it was launched since VETS Business School launched the digital chair. The program supports our 14 critical skills of the future in alignment with our One More Skill campaign and our skills transition agenda. And again, congratulations to some of you who already, having been part of the program, were promoted to F-bands while on this program. That's a clear testimony of how we're investing, not just for qualification purposes, but there's an intent and a purpose behind what you do insofar as this program is concerned. You have demonstrated as a team resilience under pressure. You've completed this program under the pandemic. You had to move to an unplanned online conversion. It is also quite amazing to see that much as we were remote, we had colleagues from Mozambique, from Lesotho, Tanzania, and X-Link. There's a quote I found earlier this week as I was preparing for the session that talks about what do you mean when you talk about resilience? Resilience isn't about immunity to pain. It's about finding the strength to withstand strain. You don't need to overcome all your hardships now. You just have to carry them until until your future self can handle them. The burden that seems heavy today usually feel lighter tomorrow. So once again, as a team, as a collective, you've been quite resilient in terms of what you've achieved. And that is how you are showing up today as graduates. Now, if I just move then slowly into what my theme for today is about. I've taken an extract from a book, an article I read from Korn Ferry. Korn Ferry is a company we partner with, both at Vodacom and Vodafone. They help us, design org structures, roles and responsibilities, and they're a global company that we have been working with going forward. In that article, they cover a few critical areas. And I think as Maurice was talking today, he spoke about this is not the end, but the beginning. So I would like them to cover a few aspects from this conversation with Korn Ferry to challenge all of you to choose your own future. In choosing your own future, what we've learned in this pandemic is the following. The future of work is no longer clear. So how do you plan for the unknown? The past year has forever changed the way we work. As organizations, we're dealing with that reality sooner than we thought. We've been forced into a pandemic that we never thought would be possible. It has changed our strategies, brought forward digital transformation, advanced our collaboration systems, and demanded our workforce to adapt fast. We have done this while simultaneously learning how to support, develop, and grow our people when they are not in our building. Then I add that people have to work from home, teach from home, do everything remotely. And most of that process has yet today, we are sitting on this level of November, graduating people who thought it would be impossible to achieve that. If you look at the right-hand side of the screen, key things to note about what is happening in the transformation process. The first one, companies are now operating virtually. The second one, communication with workforce has become quite different. We are having this conversation, graduation virtually. You've had to deploy a very less contingent labor, or how we look at things, and also having to retrain and reskill workers because the world that we're living in is different. But are we actually ready for this? How do we ensure that we empower employees to be able to be supported in this process? How do we ensure that we quickly brand and actually align what we're doing with the business we want to become? How do we ensure that different opportunities become available for us going forward? It has been a steep learning curve, but we've learned a lot. Now it's time to think about the future and how the future will look like going forward. Let me also add that there is no single solution that fits every company and every situation. We've had to find a way that is more meaningful for us as Vodacom to achieve that. What have then companies done to achieve this? The ask is for employees to do more complex work. Successful companies think outside the box and challenge their people to do the same. We've got a system now where the jobs are quite fluid and stable, with an emphasis on collaboration and managing complexity. People work differently with each other. We've got people who've got more agility and working on agile focus areas to ensure that we build high characteristics that include stakeholder management and ideas that build trust. We must give you meaningful social organizations. What is the best way to ensure that we move and align ourselves to a more meaningful, aligned future organization and that we want to become? All of these things have not been possible in the last 20 months. So once again, we have shown that you've had to operate and do so resiliently and in a manner that makes sense across the world. But I want to give you the challenge as graduates. And this challenge is the following. You've now graduated. So what? Well, my challenge to you is think holistically, but prioritize ruthlessly. In the quest to become holistic, in the quest to become excellent, to have integrity, to have influence, as Maurice was saying from this business school, who do you need to become? Who do you need to be successful in your organization? What skills, what behaviors and experiences are critical for the future? How do you need people, your team, to work into the future? We've spoken about being hybrid and in a different way of work. Is that sufficient? Can we do more? What if this becomes a future way of work into infinity. What do you need people to do? How do you ensure that your teams, your people, actually have the right tools to make sure that they get to do what they have to do? When do you need people to work? What if, for example, we've got a routine and a system that allows us to have more than just one pattern of work of 9 to 5? What if it's 12 to 4? What if it's midnight to morning? Where do you need people to be based? Does it really matter if I'm in the office, or I'm at home, I'm remotely working in an island? Why does the organization exist? What is your purpose? We've taken a bold approach as Vodacom to become a very purpose-led organization. We have noticed that in our effort to ensure that we are aligning to the changing needs of our society, we were partnering with the government from the beginning of the pandemic up until now. We were part of the Solidarity Fund to ensure that we combat COVID-19. We created models and systems to ensure that we are able to assist and support government in all its efforts to partner in moving things forward, even with the vaccination program. So all of these things are part of enabling us to become a future-fit organization that not only is about profits, but can also ensure that we are governing and enabling you as the society we live in to be inclusive, to be part of digital society. And by the way, your qualification and graduation is aimed at partnering with us to move us forward in this juncture. As I close, in this fatal moment of change, it's critical that each organization consciously choose their own future. What is your own future? After all, work doesn't just magically change on its own. It shifts because people's needs shift. Your needs have shifted. How do you make sure that your qualification enables that shift? You must self-awareness as an organization. Are you self-aware yourself as an individual? This should be independent of what any company in the world is doing. We're in a unique situation in Africa in that we will probably have a unique proposition to what we need to focus on going forward. The key question for me is, what role do you play now that you've qualified with your qualification? And then finally, this is a foundation to making the decision that will shape your work, where your workforce is, and are headed. Thank you so much. All the best, and may you continue to make sure that we thrive as a business going forward.
Salute to all our graduates. Thank you, Managing Executive Tando Mkosi. I could literally feel the passion about talent and leadership. Thank you for that keynote address. That was powerful. And once again, I wish we had more, or rather bigger audience to hear the nuggets that you shared with us this morning. Thank you very, very much. Moving along, I'd like to just take this opportunity to say congratulations to Laurie as per the information that was shared through by our managing executive. I think you couldn't have chosen a better candidate to be able to take on this task. I particularly love the fact that I'm hearing more and more about continuous learning as well as resilience coming through with all of our speakers. You have done well, those that are graduating today, and once again, congratulations. I'm going to share the stage now, or rather give over to somebody that's going to do our vote of thanks. We are nearing the end, and I just want to give an opportunity to Vuyo to come and just thank all of us for this beautiful session that we've just had this morning. Without wasting any time, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Vuyo Ndiko. Just a little secret, Vuyo is also a student in postgraduate diploma in digital business. So she's going through it, and we're looking forward to see her on the other side, where we'll be celebrating her sometime soon. Vuyo, are you ready? Are you ready to address us and give us the vote of thanks this morning? Over to you.
Thank you so much, Modi. Good morning, everybody. As part of the learning and development team, which is part of the bigger HR within Vodacom, I just want to take this opportunity today to give a vote of thanks. A special thanks to the graduates today. But before I get to the graduates, I just want to thank our learning partners, Vets Business School, Leonie, the Executive Education Department. Thank you so much. We are saying thank you for allowing us this great opportunity to be in this great partnership with Vets. We've come a long way. And thank you for being flexible enough and allow us to be crazy, you know, to be able to customize our program to suit and align with what we're driving as an organization. And I just want to say a big thank you to Alison and her team. It's really been an amazing journey. Thank you for the great support. And to the faculty, the digital chair from the Vets Business School. Really, as Tando mentioned, this has been our first cohort since the launch of the digital chair. When we took a decision as learning and development to move from our previous Ascent program, which was just a postgrad diploma in management, to take on this journey to convert it into a postgrad diploma in the field of digital business, it really, was something that we needed to do as an organization. We had to go and present that proposal to EXCO and we received a sign off. So this is one of our flagship programs that everybody from EXCO level, is looking forward to see the outcomes of those programs. And I'm sure Tando has really indicated in his speech that some participants that have been part of the program, the postgrad diploma in digital business, they've been promoted into FBANs, which is really something that indicates that when we invest in our people, there is an intent and purpose as part of our talent development strategy. And we want to thank, the digital chair for really aligning specifically the 14 critical skills that are aligned to our One More Skill campaign, which talks to our digital transformation agenda. We're really grateful for that. And I just want to thank everybody, the Mentorship for Leaders, the program that really supports our mentorship capability framework, and also high impact leadership, which actually is helping us to build a leadership capability in the digital era. As we are a digitally transformed organization, we really have a mandate as learning and development to move along with the skills and keep up with the trends. That is why we always engage our learning partners to say, these are the new leadership shifts and standards. These are the expected behavior. If you are in a people leader role from a Vodacom perspective, these are the expected behaviors. And thank you really to Vets Business School to allow us the opportunity to embed these behaviors of the spirit of Vodacom and the leadership shift and standard into our programs. It's really yielding good results from a development perspective, and we're really grateful for that. And to the graduates, you are the real MVPs. I just want to thank everybody that is being certified today. It's been a journey. Thank you for being resilient. And I think most of the speakers have mentioned this one word, resilience. It came out a lot. And really, like I said in my comments earlier, you are the real MVPs. And Maud has mentioned that I'm part of the postgrad diploma in digital business cohort this year. I've always imagined what you guys were going through, but I'm actually feeling it right now. But it's an amazing journey. It's a great journey, really. We want to thank you very much, because our success as learning and development depends really on you guys taking on these opportunities that are positioned in front of you. Thank you so much for not taking these opportunities for granted. Thank you so much when they were presented to you, you just grabbed them. And really, I'm sure, in as much as it has been challenging, but there has been great learnings. And we're hoping that now that you have been certified and you've completed this part of the journey, you're really gonna be, our spokespeople that are going to talk from experience and encourage everybody in the organization when these opportunities are presented. Because really, I've never, in my entire career, I've never seen an organization that invests so much in their people. And of course, because people is the most valuable asset in the organization, you know. So skills transformation has made biggest contribution. If I can give you one example, is that the organization has managed to maintain triple BE level 1, and skills is the biggest contributor in that, and leadership development has scored 100% in that category as well. So we're really making a big contribution. So it goes a long way. It's not just about being nominated as being top talent and you get onto this program. There's really a bigger picture within the organization, and as learning and development and the bigger HR team, we have a mandate, especially from our skills transformation agenda, as Tando has mentioned. And one of the things that I would like, before I close off, I just want to correct. It was mentioned that with the postgrad diploma in digital business, there are no top students. Yes, from an academic perspective, the school doesn't identify top student. However, we do have a customized part of the program, which is the Action Learning Project. We do have a top team, and it was announced during our final presentations beginning of the year, and they know exactly that they are looking forward to an incentive trip, which is going to be a beach vacation. We were just waiting for the travel to be opened. So the winning team on the Action Learning Projects in the postgrad diploma in digital business will be spoiled to an incentive trip. So they must look forward. We're working very closely right now. We've picked up the conversation with the travel agent and Voda World Events team. They're working on that. We're planning on travel between April and May next year. And yeah, that's the prize. Other than that, just to say, the journey doesn't end. I mean, Professor Morris has mentioned that a lot. The journey doesn't end. So move on, identify those opportunities, and take on, you know, and be the vessel from your experience and advocate, you know, about how important is personal development and how important it is to take on this opportunity when presented by learning and development. And on that note, I would like to thank everybody. Thank you, Modi. Thank you for the World Events team for putting this together, and our team within learning and development, Gail, Zweli, Renata. I know it's been a journey, and really we are here today and the event is a success. And I want to thank you as well, Lori Kasselman. She is our head of learning and development, and she's the sponsor, because all of this is not possible if she didn't allow us to tap into her cost center and be able, you know, to sponsor all these programs. A big ups to you. She's a rock star. And to everybody else, thank you so much, and a big congratulations. And over to you, Modi.
Wow. Just quickly, please, Buyo. You mentioned trip.
Yes, I did. They are going on a beach vacation. They will be spoiled rotten. We will announce shortly as soon as we have the destination.
Awesome. Thank you very much for that vote of thanks and for the beautiful and encouraging message that you sent out to the team, just to thank them for what they've achieved this morning. Thank you very much for you. Now, I note that it doesn't take a lot for one to change their minds, hey? First I had exams, now I'm hearing trip. I've got a lot to decide on this evening, but I'll leave it until next year. Then I'll be ready to decide, is exams going to be what is going to hold me back? Or is the trip something that is going to make me move forward? The decision is mine to make. I don't know about you. Thank you so much for that. Now, I did promise that with the games that we are playing, that we played earlier, we have our winners. We're going to start off first with the winner for our puzzle. All right, is it going to be what says first? Okay, that's fine. Who is our winner? We have 3 people that have been nominated as the people that were fast enough to complete this word search. At number 3, please help me congratulate Sheila Jamaldine, well done. Woohoo! Expect something in your inbox right there. Hey, somebody in second place, Zaf Karim. Well done to you. Oh, wonderful. And our word search winner is Vulani Sitole. Woohoo! Ladies and gentlemen, expect something in your inbox. I will make sure that we send something through to you for just being able to participate and play along and actually winning. I don't know how you got it right, but hey, big up to you. Now we're going to check out our winners for the puzzle game. Let's see who is in third place. Margaret Marokani, well done. Third place for the puzzle game. Woohoo! And in second place, we have Luis Timana. Well done. You go. Awesome. Now in first place, drum roll, please. Nadir Somai. Woohoo! Congratulations to all of our winners, and thank you for playing along. You've definitely made this so much fun. Now, I believe it was Nelson Mandela that said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Now, with today, seeing all our recipients of the certificates, all the difficult and challenging courses, one of the things that I picked up is that one of the speakers, and I believe it was Thando Mgosi, that indicated that you need to find the strength to withstand. That is what I'm taking with me, and I hope you have taken some notes from our powerful speakers that have shared words of wisdom with us this morning. With that, I'd like to congratulate every one of our certificate recipients, all of our graduates. Well done to each and every one of you. We've already done vote of thanks to thank all of our speakers. I just want to personally say thank you for this incredible opportunity to Learning and Development Department. You have made me feel great about myself, and I hope I didn't disappoint. So with that, I say, have a good lunch, continue to celebrate. And I know that earlier on it was indicated that you've graduated. What next? For today, you have a break to celebrate this day and not have to think about that. Tomorrow morning, though, you will have the opportunity to think about what's next. Everything of the best. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Have a wonderful afternoon. God bless. Bye.
Usisileleli Afrika, malupawanisu pondolayo, izwahimijana soyetu, Kosi silelela China, lusapolwayo, lulela buluka sichama sa Yesu. Usibuluke, sichabasa, Yesu, sichabasa.